Hey guys, I'm here with a mini haul and a couple more DIY ideas for the Filofax. So let's get started. This weekend I may have gone to Target and may have gone to the mall and picked up just a couple things. They were pretty inexpensive and that I liked a lot. The first thing that I want to talk about though are these page lifters. I have two page lifters here. Well, I have more. I have kind of a Franklin Covey one that is just kind of hanging out. But otherwise, I have these two Kelly Green ones. These are a medium weight plastic, and what they are made from are dollar store dividers. The dollar store is going to have tons of kind of plasticky office supplies, and really it's just about when they get good colors in. Because I had a black agenda, I was really excited when they happened to get this Kelly Green in. When I first decided I wanted to use an organizer again and see if it was going to work for me, I didn't jump right into buying this Daytimer Malibu, even though, again, it was still a pretty affordable one. What I opted with was to go to my local Goodwill. I'm an avid thrifter, so I tend to be there anyway. And I picked up this old Franklin Covey, and it was the same size as my Malibu, which is about the size of an A5. And I decided just to pick this up and see if it would work for me. I can't recommend that enough for a few reasons. One, you're going to find out what size you prefer, if you like the personal, if you like the A5, if you like something that has a zip around or a snap closure. You're also going to be able to kind of make your own Frankenstein, as I call it, Filofax, where like I said, the page lifters and this one over here actually came out of this one. I prefer those more than any other brand. There might also be different kind of the date rulers, different dividers, different zip pockets. And normally you can kind of find one that works for you at a thrift store and kind of combine them all, maybe for like $3 or $4. So you might have a zip pocket you like, a binder you like. Sometimes I just used to buy the binders. I haven't done it lately just because of the stuff that was inside. And then I would just redonate the binder because I didn't need it. So in here, when I first started doing this, I went to kind of, again, the dollar store and Target. Those are primarily the places I feel like I'm near. I don't do a ton at like Staples or Office Max, although I will stop by there. And I picked up anything that felt plasticky and was in a pattern I like, just to kind of test out and cut down. So these came from the same folder. These were available at Target. I got them about 7 months ago, but I'm fairly certain I saw them recently, like maybe a week ago or so in the office supply section. I liked this pattern. And then this is a little heavier weight, and again, it's that dollar store one. So I cut it down. You can normally get about, if you're using an A5 size binder, you can get about 4 little inserts that you can make your dividers, fly leaves, or page lifters from one folder, because you're going to be able to break it down kind of front and back. And if you have a personal size, you're obviously going to be able to get more. A little side note, but I'm going to mention it because it's here. When I'm not using my own inserts that I make, I really love the Martha Stewart paper. I like the weight of it, and I like that it has this little column. Like I said, I like having different sections to write things. So although you probably have seen this paper, I just wanted to talk about it again because it's still a standby and a favorite, that it's subtle in its color, and that it has this little list for separate things that are what's happening over here. So again, just a recommendation, go ahead and pick up a cheapy one at a thrift store. If you're kind of new to the Filofax community and you find yourself watching these videos but aren't sure which one you want to get, or aren't sure if you really will stick to using it, it's a good way to test things out. So back to my agenda. What I picked up what I picked up this weekend was at Target. I picked up, they were on clearance. They used to be $9 and they were down to like $2.98, so I picked them up. They come in a little container. They're by Nate Berkus. I don't like having a lot of stuff hanging around, so I probably will get rid of the container once the Post-its, and I say Post-its because they don't have any stickiness, are gone. But they're just kind of note pages that you're supposed to leave probably to take a message by your phone, but most of us really don't have phones to jot down messages like a house phone anymore. And then what they have that is not in the office section, it's not in the dollar spot, it is in the party section because it's made by Spritz, Target's kind of party brand, is this washi tape. And I'm so in love with it because it looks like it is hand drawn, and actually one of them looks just like a pattern I have that is coming out on a product, so that was kind of funny. that looks like it's hand-drawn versus kind of like Photoshop or vector art. And so even though I don't have a huge amount of washi tape, these kind of were interesting enough for me to say, no, I need to get them. And they're $2.98 for a set of 3. I'm going to show you them. I think someone at my Target sort of mixed and matched their own. So I don't think these are the set that they're supposed to come in. These two come together, the grid, the crosses, and then another one. But at my Target, they were like this. I don't know what the other pattern would have been, but I love these, so this was perfect. And then the other one, I bought 2, was a repeat of the circle, and then these, it might actually be my favorite. These just little dashes that look like little hand-drawn dashes. And again, 2 were on mine, but I think there was actually supposed to be a third, like, geometric one, but I was happy with these, so I still went ahead and got them. And then some of the other things I picked up this weekend were I happened to run by the mall. So, of course, I had to stop by Forever 21 and H&M like we all do. But I love looking at their little bags because I always buy bags for pens, whether they're art supplies or now Filofax or just to shove in my purse. I have way too many zipper pouches, like way too many like $5 and under cheapy zippy pouches. The first one was kind of silly, but I liked it. It was $5, and it is just a sparkly, very sparkly, glittery, but the glitter doesn't really come off, gold little bag. And because it's a cheapy bag, it's convenient and better that it doesn't actually have a gusset. So it's really flat, and I can keep like market dots and Post-its in here and then just tuck it back in. Then another thing that isn't a bag, but since it's here, I'm going to talk about it. I see so many people who keep little note cards in their Filofax and to store like stickers and various things. I do too. These are little thank you notes that I have. They're the Marami by Target. And I went ahead and laminated it because, like I said, I really like using that Xyron laminator, so I laminate a lot of stuff. And I went ahead and stuck Post-its on here. Anytime I get like a set of cards that I really like, I always think, oh, I kind of wish I could just save one because I like the design, and kind of incorporating it into either collage or into the Filofax is a great way just to kind of hold on to that. So we have the tape, we have the little Forever 21 bag. The next thing that I have to show you is this little bag. This one is from, or that one was, I'm sorry, the gold one was from H&M. This one is from Forever 21. I just like the pattern. It's a vinyl little makeup case. I wish it was vinyl on the inside too instead of cotton, so I could keep pens and I don't have to worry if the pens kind of bleed or anything. But honestly, I'm not going to worry about it anyway. And then this is just a little Baggu leather keychain that my mom happened to give me for Valentine's Day. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but it's green, kind of minty, and I just like the kind of tribal pattern on it. And I will just keep it around until it wears out and then inevitably get another one and be happy about that one too. Something else I want to talk about in terms of laminating is that I have that sticker sheet that I think is making the rounds from Target hauls that people have, that it's in the colorway of kind of the peach and blues that is their current spring collection. And they have a page of stickers, and on the other side is labels for $1. It's great. I really liked the labels, but I wasn't sure how I would use the stickers. So what I did is I took that 3M transparency paper that I talked about in my last video, since it is obviously completely clear, and I bought 2 packs of the stickers. So in the case of when you just get one sticker, I could go ahead and use the sticker from the second pack and put them back to back. Same with the labels. Just do it this way. Then run it back through the laminator, the Xyron, and then I have my own little clear flyleaf for my month on 2 pages that's clear, but that I can add more Post-it notes to. So I did a couple versions of that one. And then the other thing I made was I picked up a pack of doilies at a craft store where I'm actually going to be doing a demo, and I just loved how vibrant pink they were. And so I'll use them again in art journaling, which I'll do some art journaling videos at some point because it kind of plays into the Filofax world a little bit. But I just ran this doily, since it was colored on both sides, through the laminator, and now I just have another clear flyleaf that I can add Post-its to or whatever. but I just like what it looks like. And again, I like the doily. I knew I'd be using them up, and I wanted to be able to just have one, and sort of encasing it in plastic and keeping it forever is, I don't know, something that seemed fun. So I think that are all the kind of the DIYs of those two. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about were pens. If you don't want to invest in the Coletto yet, let's clearly have another pouch. This is from a while ago at H&M also, and it's actually held up really well. But pens, if you don't want to invest in a Coletto yet, a really good pen option from that you can get on Amazon Prime are these Uniball Signo 207. I was really against gel pens for a long time because I smear them. If you have messy handwriting or left-handed, I think you do tend to smear your ink. But these are fantastic, and you kind of rub your finger over it in about 10 seconds, and nothing's going to smear. So the colored pack came with a ton of great colors, like a light blue, an orange, a pink, a green, a light purple, a black, and a red. So granted you have to keep a pen pouch with you, but if you're not ready for the Coletto, I love these, and I think I actually prefer the way they write over the Coletto because, like I said, that 0.7 on the Coletto is just a little thin for me and how I write. Then I have the Sharpie highlighters. I like anything that clicks versus having to take a cap off, and these don't have too much bleed through on paper, even thin paper. There's a little because it's a highlighter, but I find these less than others. I have one friction pen that I don't use a ton, but I do write. I tell myself I'm going to use it to write temporary things in and then erase it, but really I haven't used it that much. And then there's the American Craft Slick Writer in a fine point. And this is great for writing on, obviously, any slick surface. I didn't know that it would actually work as well as it did, and I've been really happy with it. So that is everything. I think this is a good one to have if you have like shiny market dots or any kind of slick stickers. And some of those like Target stickers are really slick. That's everything. It was just a really quick mini haul, and just to remind you to go to thrift stores if you're starting to get interested in this, and to just, I guess, laminate things. So I don't know. I hope this maybe had one or two helpful ideas. Thanks, guys. Bye.